So ito na, official na talaga. Let's go. Maganda i-bet kayo sa Genshis. Maalaman. Ang ganda. Ang ganda. Mag-Genshin na rin ang papawas. Ay, magda-download pa. Maalaman po ba? Meron pa nga akong tinatapos, di ba? So, saan tayo patungo? Find the first land ba? Hindi yun. Ayoko niyan.
Ooh la la.
Nalilito ako dyan kung saan ko hanapin. Ito na lang. A professor, successfully avoid animal attack by dodge rolling. Okay. Ito na lang muna kay Professor Heka. Hanap tayo ng kalaban. O kapag nag-Genshin ako, mag-Genshin na rin si si Kips. Hanap tayong kalaban kasi kailangan nating mag-dodge. Wala pa tayong dito broomstick. So hindi pa tayo makakalakad. Ay makakalipad. Mukhang dito may kalaban dito sa May kalaban dito sa river. Sana. Ayun, meron dito. Okay. Ano to? Incendio?
Incendio. Why are you running? Why are you running? Accio.
Okay. Ayun. Ayun, nagbukas. And then, anong meron dito?
Revelio.
Ay, may chest row, no? Saan natin? Okay. Lah! Oy, what's up? Ayox G. Good evening po, good evening. Ayox G is in the house. Mukhang may kalaban dito. Mag-ano lang tayo. Gawin lang natin tong quest ni Professor Hekap. Uy, Carbana. Saglit. Saglit lang. Pati wala pa pala ako na copy paste. Okay, let's go. Anong kalaban dito? Excuse me. Alam ko meron na ditong kalaban eh. Wala pa din. Wait lang. Nakakakilabot yung yung tubig. Walang kalaban mga pugi eh. Isang marilag nga dyan papawas.
Oh yeah.
Marilag. Hindi ko pa kabisado yun pugi. Oh yes. Ito na lang muna. Nakakaasar. Wala tayong kalaban na nakita. Hindi ko pa kabisado. Pasensya na. Kabisaduhin ko muna. Okay. Balik tayo dun. Sa Hogwarts. Ba't parang iikot ka dyan? Paano iikot? Meron lang tayong certain na main story na kailangan magawa para makakuha tayo ng broomstick. Hindi tayo makalipad eh. Ito. Okay.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined
Okay,
to help
daily
seek
may
long
mission
overdue
dun.
justice.
Wag dun. Wag dun.
This could be right up my street.
Dito na lang.
Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How would the pages help her?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her
Ba't ang
star
daming
hasn't
emoji,
diminished
Toge?
one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat
Ayos
about
ah.
old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Okay na? Tapos na kayo mag-usap.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I
Speak
hope.
to Helen Thistlewood. Okay, hanapin natin. Saan siya? Ayun pa rin. Dito. Ang layo ah. Layo, 1,000. 1,000 yung ano niya. Yung pagitan niya sa atin. Nasa labas. Ayun oh, nasa labas. Okay. So, pupunta tayong Hogsmeade. At doon tayo lilipad. Tagal ng loading ah. Ano, kaya ba ngayon?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Parang may nakita akong pages. You know.
I told you not to go down that path.
Yon. Si Ramos pala yan. Hoy, 500 petot. Gumugulong ba? Yan talaga. Ayun oh. Ano na pugi? Parang Brendan. Hogwarts na din. Para hindi ako nagsosolo dito nag-go Hogwarts. Excuse. Layo naman itong isang ito. Baka Azkaban tayo pupunta. Tulohin mo na yan, papawas. Bahala ka. Maganda pa maman din ito.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Oo nga. Sa Azkaban tayo pupunta nito. Kunin na natin itong Blue Flame. Para may teleport na tayo dito. Boom.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think
Ano
Peeves
yan?
wrote those pages from the book
Eknalumba
I found
as
in the restricted
adalas.
section?
If my great uncle
Adaslak.
is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at
Kalsada
Hogwarts suspect.
sa
Anne
ambulance.
insisted that Jackdaw had asked her
Hey,
to
what's up,
follow the
paring
map
Carl?
with him, but
What's up,
only
Daddy
after
Carl?
she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as
Mas
he
malakas pa rin
appeared.
dyan, Pugi, yung
Without
Ekalam
Jackdaw's
Osus.
puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but
Ekalam
after spending time
Osus.
in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Okay. I'm not sure I want to visit Azkaban. Ayan, I'll come with you. Ako nga pupunta tayo Azkaban.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Muggle-born. Okay.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
Horrible place.
We'll be there in but a
Azkaban.
moment.
Yun. Yun, ito na yung Azkaban. Putik ang creepy.
Expecto Patronum! That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
Oy, congrats parang
The
Edelweiss.
Dementors won't harm us now.
Anak ka talaga ng PCD.
Be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
You don't scare me, young cur.
Putik, ang daming
Wait till
ano.
you some little of what you
Daming
should
mga
know
nakakulong.
Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it. Oh,
Kulungan to ng mga dark wizards, no?
darkness. My only friend. My only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and
Dementors.
respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Ala ka. Ala ka, may baliw.
You're hurt.
Yun.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Ooh.
But Madam Thistlewood,
Jack to left for Anne.
All right.
Okay.
I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
$51 pesos. Wait lang, nalilito na ako. Kung saan ako pupunta? Nasaan siya? Nasa baba siya? Anak ka ng tipak lang. Nasa baba pala siya.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
May kalaban dito, mag-dodge tayo. Ayun. Okay. Ano to? Inferius? Kaputik ka.
Incendio.
Shall we finish what we
Accio.
started?
Incendio.
Kailangan natin mag-dodge ng isang beses. Yun.
Yes. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Okay, nakapag-side quest din tayo. Balik na tayo sa main. Ayun, di na tayo makaakyat.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Dami kalaban sa
I
daan.
prefer the latter.
Putik yan.
Loud as a troll you are.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Mga level 20 oh. Level gap pala ako.
Careful not to get you.
Incendio.
Naputik ka.
You love that long. Reductor. That's just fearful.
You may want to eat.
Nice try.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Reductor. Stop them. I'll watch the light go out
Oh.
of your eyes.
Ayun. Ayun. Tapang ko dun ah. Level 20 mga kalaban. Sila ended. Sorry da. Kinalabang ko eh. Balikan ko yun. Gagantihan ko yung mga yun. Ayan na oh. Gagantihan ko yan. Yung mga
Who lived here, I wonder?
collectible items dito mga pugi. Kakailanganin natin yan sa mga ano eh. Sa mga banda-bandang dulo.
This looks intriguing.
Kaya ipon lang tayo na ipon lang na ipon. Kung meron nakikita, kuhanin. Pinaghanap pa ako. Dito sa
This
loob.
must be the place Anne told me about.
Revelio.
No one's been here for ages.
Okay. Gagawin natin dito.
Incendio.
Abatakin natin lahat.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Ano? Wala bang clue dito? Ito ata ang clue.
Incendio.
Yun. Baka ito.
Accio.
Yun ang clue. Di pala.
Revelio.
Okay.
Incendio. Accio.
No, that's not it.
Revelio. Accio.
It's no wonder I never found that clue. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Revelio.
Wala naman binanggit. Hindi ko malaman yung clue. Wala akong mabasihan. Okay. Yun lang.
Revelio.
So,
Accio.
No, that's not it. It's no wonder I never found that clue.
baka hatakin ko. Okay.
Oh, that's done something.
Oh. Putik pa.
Revelio.
Yun lang pala.
Accio.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Okay.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Ignite the shooter.
Accio.
Could it be? Someone solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Accio. He said...
Okay. Ito yung Forbidden Forest. Okay, balik na lang tayo dyan maya-maya. Balik muna tayo dito sa Hogwarts. Hogwarts map. Hogwarts map. Ayan. Aralin natin Expelliarmus.
Shiny!
Ewan ko.
Hala! Hala!
Dito. Yan. Tapos, locate on map. Ito. Nandito ba tayo? Ayan, white rubber. Ay, hala. Shiny hala.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey,
Lurk,
hey,
may
hey.
tinitingnan na manga. Manga. Oh, hindi gising pang Edelweiss. Mga puyaters kayo, mga pugya. Ano to? You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing okay.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. By accessing the map, tapos umaga tayo. Umaga na. Di pa rin. Yun, umaga na.
Professor Hecat is a tad dramatic for my taste.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus yun. Why? Expelliarmus. Kaya nga po tapos nakuha na natin Expelliarmus.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right stick, but keep practicing.
Accio.
Expelliarmus may save your life.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ang lakas naman ng stick mo, Papa. Wala, ganun talaga po. Palakasan lang yan ng stick. Okay. Mga marami na tayong gear dito. Maibenta na nga ito mga nandito. Ito, gamitin natin tong kulay blue. Ah, bababa. Ito, tataas. Ito, maibenta. At ito, bababa. Ito, tataas. Tataas ng 7. Ito. Okay. Main quest ulit. Balik tayong main quest. So, ang bilis ng oras, ano? Mayat maya nagpi-15 minutes. Lurker list lang nagawa ako, attendance for the whole month ng advisory class ng critic teacher ko. Okay. Sige, good luck po kayo, good luck. Fuck you, Papa. Fuck you, paring Ryan. Fuck you too. Okay, meet Richard Jackdo at the Forbidden Forest. So let's go. Parang Ryan, di mo nakita yung Azkaban. Di ba kaya nga tayo nag-Hufflepuff?
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Pag wala kang palag sa akin. Imbis na wala akong trabaho ngayon, gagawa lang peace na bigyan pa eh. Azkaban Muntinlupa, oo pugi. Na-all na lang, di ba? Practice ka na rin. Mag-washing ka na rin. Washing. Azkaban ng bayan ay ninanakawan ni Bihiyem. Bihiem. Bihiem. Okay. Meet Richard Jackdaw. Ito.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you.
Jasper
It would
nga,
take the
God.
patience
Okay.
of a Hufflepuff to
Ewan
track
ko
down
dyan.
these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as
Ano ba,
far as
paano
I
ba yung
can,
ano?
but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise.
Dapat pala hindi
Keep
ko
your
to.
eyes open for a bird
Yan.
bath.
Ayan na.
When you find it, say intramuros.
Pwede ka na
I think it's
makapag-chat.
Latin or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much
Tumag-
attention in school. Shall we?
Alang ginawa ko.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I
Hindi
should
ginawa
look
ko,
for?
nawala yung mga chat.
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Wait lang ah. Nawala yung mga chats. Oy, good evening mga pugi. Okay na siguro. Ayan.
Surprising how much
Ano?
of this is
Tiradahin mo na ng pinakamalakas na spell
unfortunately
papawas.
coming back to me.
Ekalam, Osus.
Sana all.
Yes.
Sana all
The closer we
Ekalam.
get, the more I'm remembering.
Ano raw?
Probably best I leave you to it.
Revelio.
Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Is that Latin?
I am not paying attention.
Hmm.
Kailangan pala maghahanap na tayo ng ano dito.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Ng kuweba. Ekalam kuweba. Yan ata last mission ko nagawa dyan. Nakita ko bangkay niya. Si Jackdaw. Putik, nasa ano ka lang pala eh. Nasa intro ka pa lang, Pugi.
For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Intro pa lang yan si Jackdaw. Kasi hindi ka pa nagkaroon ng broomstick, no? Kaya hindi ka pa nakakagala-gala dito. Oh, tapos pinalit ko PS5 sa Spider-Man version. Hindi ko nakuha yung save file. Ayun.
Such regal creatures, Stags.
Ayun lang. Doon pala naiiwan yun eh, no? Akala ko ano siya. Akala ko kagaya ng Nintendo account.
Just as Jackdaw described.
Naka-cloud save. Wala palang ganun. Sa PS5. Ayos lang, ulitin mo na lang Pugi. At ano naman eh. Malapit pa lang naman yun. Meron kaso di ko nagawa. Meron naman pala. Oh, wait lang. May kalaban.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Oh, teka. Ito na. Ito na yung Expelliarmus.
You fight about as well as a puffskin.
It'll take a lot more than that.
Expelliarmus.
Ano?
We'll risk those
Kukulit
loyalists
nyo
will
eh.
report back to Ranrock now.
Hindi nyo na ata ako nakikilala. Ako ang pinakamalakas na wizard dito. Kaya nga si Papa Was, tumatanda na rin. Nakalimutan na ng Brenda, tumatanda na din. Oo, malilimutin yan. Kaya nga, 5 years tanda sa akin. Talaga ba? Bawasan mo, uy. Okay. Find the missing pages.
Revelio.
Pinaghanap pa ako ng nawawalang pages.
I wonder how big this place is.
Okay.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want
Dito tayo
casual visitors
dadaan.
down here.
Tama, no?
Revelio.
Uy, may mga ano, may magagamba. Patay tayo dito.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Accio. Instantly. Leviosa. Incendio.
Hala ka, ano yan? Tayo magprotego.
Accio. Incendio.
Kaput. Meron pa. Meron pa? Meron pa nga. Anak ng gagamba talaga, oh. Putik, hindi ako pwede makapag-protego ng ganyan. Ang dami. Putik, ang dami nila.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Hirap ng ano hirap ng gameplay nito mga pugi. Sa totoo lang. Uy. Uy, chest. Dito. Andaw. May 13 pesos. Oh my god, pabalik. Pabalik pala yung ginagawa ko. My bad, my bad.
Revelio.
Okay, ito pala. Kita ko rin. Anong meron dito? Okay.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Revelio. Potato. Accio. Incendio.
1061 pesos.
I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of it.
Accio. Revelio.
Ay, putik ka.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Nagbabasag tayo ng gamit. Ay, klaro. Ceramic mask naman pala.
Incendio. Accio. Potato.
Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so could I.
Revelio.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Yun. Uy, Flygoon.
Revelio.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio.
Tubo na tayo sa kanan. Tignan natin tong bandang kanan. Ano bang meron dito?
Revelio. Incendio.
Ano daw?
Incendio. Potato. Accio. Incendio.
Ay,
Not a
putik na
headless
naman.
skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Saan?
Accio.
Ayun. So, dito naman tayo sa kaliwa.
Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Bag.
Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Okay, magbabasag muna ulit tayo ng gamit. Ano to? Ang kupal ng Darkrai X Amp. Di pa ako nakakapaglaro po. Anong effect? Anong effect ng ano? Kailangan ibenta na lang natin. Kasi gagamitin natin ng pera soon.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Yung ability, kada maglalagay ka sa kanya ng Dark Energy, deal ka ng 20 damage sa active Pokemon ng kalaban. Ay, matindi. Nang kukupal nga. Ay.
Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
Ayun eh.
Revelio.
Parang yung nightmare ability lang niya pag tulog ka laban. Oo nga no, yun yung may every time na natutulog ka, yung Pokemon mo, binabawas-bawasan. Same mechanic na po gito.
Revelio.
May chest pa dun, no? Saan ba natin mapuntaan yun?
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Ayun. Bitin na bitin ang ating inventory. Ba't naka-unlock? Bale, ang deck mo may kasamang Wheezing at Weavile. Ah, stall. Yung Weavile, hindi ko pa rin alam. Hindi pa nga ako nakakapag-pull niyan, Pugi, eh. Kasi kulang ako ng...
But I may as well help myself to this.
Kulang pa ako sa... Ang tawag doon? Hourglass ba yan? Kulang ako ng hourglass.
Revelio.
May mga chest doon, no? Hindi, napuntahan pala na natin.
Accio. Accio.
Hindi maabot. Ayun. Weavile X kasi ang attack niya 1 energy, 30 damage plus 40 kapag may damage na kalaban. Ah. Okay.
Revelio. Accio. Whoa.
Mas masakit nga ano. May kalaban ako nakikita.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
Revelio.
More spiders. These can't be what the heritage of Jack.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Naku, naku po.
Levioso.
Hindi pa napapalebioso. Wait lang, mayroon tayong keep 2 enemies airborne. Gawin natin yung ano.
Protego. Levioso. Incendio.
Ako. Ariados Papa. Oo, mas matindi kay Ariados to.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Hindi nakakalap.
Levioso.
Yun. Dodge.
Expelliarmus.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Ano to? Burato Rats Legacy. Ay, what's up, Ayox R? Magandang gabi po, gaya. Good evening, good evening.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Okay, meron dito. Tapos,
I need to
ano
look
pa?
around for the symbol.
Revelio.
Ano po, tatlo yan eh. Okay, 1. Hindi, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Kita ko na. Saan? Yan. Try mo Levioso pag napatumba mo. Kailangan sabay pugi eh. Yung kanina. Kailangan magkadikit. So, next time na natin yung makukuha. Ang tanong, nung. Anong tanong po? Anong tanong? May Papa Watch Party ba?
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains
Ano
and those
Papa Watch
pages.
Party? Oh, putik
We
dami.
meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Revelio.
Ang daming kalaban. Anak ng teteng. Lumalapit? Ay, putik.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Ay, pwede mag-game over dito.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Wait. Putik, nag-gray, ano na ako, nag-gray screen na ako.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
May pink or chain. Yun lang.
Expelliarmus.
Bag. Ang lalapit.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Ah, nag-black screen na.
Revelio.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Ayun. Gagawa tayo ng ano. Aha. Dark arts. Yan, dark arts. Papalit tayo ng ating appearance. Wait. 22, 18, 23 ito. Gamitin natin. Ang appearance. Dark arts. Tapos sa mask. Maganda to. Pero ang itsura natin. Robot. Ayun, dark arts na tayo. Nice one.
Revelio.
I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Interesting.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely
Ay,
realized
hala,
by
shiny,
now,
hala.
our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can
Walang
access
shiny dito, Pugi.
expressions of magic that few others can.
Puro magic meron
Opportunities will
dito.
arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Map
I'm a
chamber.
bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
May talents na tayo, Pugi. Gusto ko yung ano, yung dodge. Yung magdadash. Saan ba yun dito? Ayun, ito. Bag. Uy, ito pala kailangan natin. I mean, may pito pala tayo. So, ito ang kailangan natin. Tapos, ito ay ito sa spells. Ayun, ito. Ito rin. Ito rin. So, last one. The dark art. Focus target. Ang ito maganda. Okay. Tapos, ba't hindi pa ako pwede gumamit nito? Yun lang. Okay, last 1 hour na lang tayo.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Okay, Punta tayong Hogsmeade. Magbebenta tayo na kagamitan.
What are you up to now?
To learn the Pulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away.
Revelio.
My tasks, and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Yung nagdadash na tayo. Let's go.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Revelio.
Benta natin.
A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Mhm.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Hindi ko makita yun. Ito.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ito. Mhm. Palakpakan.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up. Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This is brilliant.
The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Aha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Made it! Oh,
Whoa! Our aquatic
Uy, may
resident likes to
kraken.
make an appearance once in a while.
ha! Good. I've got this. Ha! Ha ha! This is rather fun. Ha!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare?
Revelio.
Spell practice. Meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ah, new face.
Corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service.
Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
I should be going now. Thank you.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and a knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio.
can't help but admire Mr. Incendio!
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Wonder who lives here. What do you have in store for me this time?
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a shot at the books here.
you, Hufflepuff?
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humor you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Success. Brilliant. Did it. Made it. Oh, oh! This is rather fun. Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted, then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize it. He's sneaking here almost daily.
Revelio.
We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those... Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo... Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Done. Confringo!
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio.
Okay, GG's. GG's mga pugi. Good night. Bye-bye.